The Cabinet met yesterday and has decided to implement the following changes to the measures effective Friday, February 25, 2022, for a 3-week period to March 17, 2022. 1. The curfew hours will change from 11 p.m. nightly to midnight until 5 a.m. the following morning until 5 a.m. on March 18, 2022. 2. The current maximum of 20 persons allowed to physically attend funerals and burials will be increased to 100. This number includes mourners, clergy, and any other support personnel. As a reminder, burials are permitted only between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Mondays to Friday. 3. The maximum number of persons for events hosted by public sector entities will be increased from 50 to 100. As a reminder, a maximum of 100 persons may be physically present at weddings and annual general meetings of companies. 4. Effective Tuesday, March 1, 2022, the requirement to obtain a travel authorization through the JamCovid or Visit Jamaica platforms will be eliminated. However, we are at this time maintaining the existing pre-test requirement for a negative PCR or antigen test conducted within 3 days prior to travel. We are aware that obtaining pre-tests is becoming more difficult and expensive in some jurisdictions. We are therefore reviewing whether or not we should maintain this requirement or modify it. 5. Concurrent with the removal of the travel authorization, effective March 1, 2022, we are eliminating travel-related quarantine requirements. I hasten to add that we are still strongly recommending and encouraging persons to limit their movements for at least 5 days after returning from travel. In particular, I urge persons who have traveled to distance themselves from those who are most at risk persons who are 60 years and over, persons with comorbidity. So when you have returned from your travel, please cautiously entertain your family members or visit your elderly parents. Bear in mind that they are still vulnerable. I also want to emphasize that isolation requirements remain in effect for persons who test positive for COVID-19. Persons who test positive must isolate themselves so as not to infect others.